Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're going to be covering up two major things when it comes to Amazon and PlayStation 5 restocks. Number one, we actually have a brand new thing we've actually seen for the first time ever since the PlayStation 5 restocks have actually started. We actually do have a brand new Prime deal when it comes to the PlayStation 5 console itself, not just games and all of that. So we're going to go talk about that and kind of showcase up on that because it's very intriguing. We also talked about live chat as well with that. And then afterwards, I'm going to give you guys a bit of update too as well for all of Amazon, because I'm sure, as you guys know, we did have an Amazon drop not that long ago. So I kind of wanted to go and give you guys some updates, how the warehouse is going, as well as also some global Amazon news too as well. So I'll have the timestamp for both those down below. But we'll do the restock stuff first because it is definitely more intriguing, 100%. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, you guys know the drill. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the PS5 giveaway going on, it should be ending around like 2 weeks or so, give or take, as I'm losing my voice. We also have the link tree link down below in case you guys want bonus entries to the actual PS5 giveaway. If you guys like to as well, Amazon links down below for the PS5 console, controller, warehouse consoles, disc controllers, all that good stuff. Twitter and Twitch stream down below if you guys like to follow up on either or. And of course, Weeble, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below, and like the video and also give your thoughts down below if you guys would like. So let's go dive on into it. So number one, this is very intriguing to kind of go and see. This is the first time we've actually seen this on Amazon in general. And in all honesty, I would maybe be down with this. So let me go and talk about this, explain this, and kind of showcase on what this actually is. So this is actually a PlayStation 5 console that is specifically saved for a set amount of time for Amazon Prime members. This is the very first time we've actually seen this happen at all so far throughout the entire restock waves. Typically, as you guys know, even from the last Amazon restock that happened, it usually just is stock is available online. Everyone goes and tweets it on out, trying to get their affiliate links on out there. And then guess what? After that, it's out of stock. So it's just in, out, easy peasy. But of course, with all of that, it does lead to other major issues, like with having bots or having scalpers or having people trying to go buy multiple different consoles from multiple different accounts. So as you guys can probably go and tell, it's not always the best, but typically, like, people get consoles, normal folks get consoles, as long as the stock is big enough. So hopefully the bots, can't buy all the stock. But now we actually saw this. Now, as well, I have literally no idea what state or country this is, and this is the first time we've seen it overall, so I'd actually love to go see this in America. As I mentioned, I also talked to some live chat stuff, so I'll mention that in a second, that pertains to America. But we actually saw this on over here. I have actually, in all honesty, no idea what kind of state. I think this is maybe more so for Portugal or Spain. I think it's for Spain itself. You guys can correct me down below. You guys can make fun of me for being an ignorant American on that one. But basically, we actually now see that for Amazon, they are now selling from Amazon themselves, Amazon bundles with the PlayStation 5 console, and they also include up other games such as Spider-Man and also Destruction All-Stars. Now, don't get me wrong, Destruction All-Stars probably not worth buying it for a bundle if they charge any more than like $10 for it. The game's a little bit dead. But at least overall, we are now seeing that Amazon is making their own business decisions instead of just doing Amazon warehouses, which are very common here in America, although not as common. We'll probably see a lot more of them now because we just had an Amazon drop, and they usually go and have canceled orders or refunded orders, stuff like that. But this is the first time we've actually seen a Prime deal going on right here. So as you guys can probably go and see the Prime logo, I also have it translated in a second, but just as you guys can see the screen itself, basically has like the Los Clientes, Amazon Prime, Tendron, SSO, Prioritoro, basically saying that, let me just give you guys the translation, it's so much easier. So basically this console itself, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Destruction All-Stars, no ratings, it's not available as of now, this happened before, I just want to showcase it. Basically Amazon Prime customers will have priority access to the PlayStation 5 until June 26th, 2021. This includes a DualSense controller and Marvel's Spider-Man games, Miles Morales, and Destruction All-Stars. Experience the ultra-fast charges thanks to high, the usual sellout, blah, 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 blah. PS5 is awesome. So you guys know, this is actually a brand new thing we have never seen, I think, on any type of Amazon listing so far that is now, I believe, up in Spain. So I actually went and asked live chat itself for Amazon America. They'll always go and take Amazon live chat and any live chat, Best Buy, etc. with a grain of salt, because they're not always 100% reliable. Of course, they don't always have the full on information. But I asked them about this because I asked I was like, hey, like, do you have anything for the warehouse consoles or these overall bundles? And they did go and say that Amazon, up to the discretion, sometimes would like to go and make normal individual bundles, sometimes for high traffic items to go and sell for maybe priority for Prime members. Now, once again, take live chat always with a grain of salt, because as you guys remember, we did go and see that Ratchet and Clank official bundle, like that basically like the actual proper like brand new box itself and all of that. We did go and see that floating around in many various European countries. We actually are still seeing that's actually still restocking. It's not like in the wild thing, but as well, we still have not actually seen those on Amazon America as of yet. So I'm just letting you guys know this is actually existing. It's happening. It's kind of cool. And if you guys want to leave a comment down below, if you guys would love if Amazon themselves did a similar thing to maybe try their best to kind of combat scalping a little bit, because I could definitely maybe see how some people maybe have bots set up on like multiple different accounts. I think like 5, 10, 15 or so emails, and then just whenever it actually comes in stock, they just all try to buy one, and then maybe like a bot farm can maybe go buy out 20 consoles. Maybe some of them may even have to go pay the extra money, but I mean, if they're making, $300 on a scalp, they don't probably mind paying the $15 for shipping, $20 for shipping. Mainly because as well, we have Amazon Prime, it costs $100, it makes sense, it's a business expense, whatever. So just letting you guys know, if this is something that you guys would like in Amazon America, leave a comment on that. I don't think we have enough ways like a community ourselves collectively to go do it, but maybe Amazon can see that they can maybe make even extra money. Maybe they try to do like some more of like the lesser selling games such as Sackboy or Valhalla or whatever. It actually probably make a lot of sense that instead of them selling Amazon warehouse consoles, to maybe go and start selling bundles here in America. But as I mentioned, at least we are seeing this up in other regions. This is the very first time we saw it, and at least in terms of live chat, there actually is a possibility for this happening in America as well. So kind of cool, kind of interesting stuff. Just want to showcase up over here for all of you guys still trying to get your consoles, and especially because if this ever actually happens in the future, it might be kind of an extra thing, because if it's Prime, it's a little bit harder for everyone to go and buy, because not everyone has Prime, even though I know a lot of people do. So maybe in the future, you can maybe see Amazon America work that on in. And as well, kind of want to wind down this video too, and kind of talk about the Amazon restocks for all this stuff. So as you guys know, I have a friend that works at an Amazon fulfillment center. It's kind of how we even kind of sometimes can see when Amazon drops are going to happen. We even knew that stock was arriving like 5 days ago before that previous Amazon drop even happened in the first place. So I just always want to let you guys know the crazy cluster F that happens right after all this stuff, whatever like stock shows on up. So basically, usually what happens is they have at least from what we've seen so far, it kind of varies between every drop. They'll have like a small amount of stock. Like basically goes and sits there, has rise. It can basically be sorted through those really big PlayStation 5 pallets. And then typically on the day of the drop, like after the drop happens, there usually is actually a lot more consoles that do arrive. And I'm not sure if that's just because there's one major massive like warehouse, let's say in like some weird place like Nevada or something like that. And then they basically go and send out all the stock in like everywhere else, like say like in New York, Chicago, like Seattle, wherever. And after all that kind of happens, then they have like the additional stock. Because overall, that would kind of make a little bit of sense, because say like you have a New York, for a fact, and like in the Northeast region, there's going to be a lot of consoles. So you guys can basically maybe pre-supply it with like 1,000, 2,000 consoles, because no matter what is going to be hitting that, and maybe save yourself some time and like don't have to crunch time, etc., etc. Same thing with Chicago. It seemed like we had around 1,000 consoles here in Chicago. So you could probably assume like throughout all these places, the big cities or whatever, just like percentage wise, they're going to probably get at least quite a few orders, and then maybe like you just go bring even more extra stock right afterwards. So say you have like 1,700 total orders over when it comes to like PS5s. You have 1,000 there, you're getting like another 700 because that was a little bit higher. New York, let's say they had 2,000 there because they usually get a little bit more because they have more people. Then maybe get an extra 500. Maybe like Arizona has 500, but realistically only 300 people in that region got some. So they maybe have extra stock, they maybe move it. That's kind of maybe my guess. I'm not sure exactly how all these internals usually work. If you guys ever work on Amazon yourself, if you guys have a rough idea, want to DM me or let me know. I'm always kind of curious as how it kind of differs, but at least we usually can go and see that pre-arrival indicator for at least most drops and see how they kind of basically go get stock and all that. So always nice to go and see, and always kind of cool to see that actually even works in general. So letting you guys know on that. And also just for a little side note for that, when it comes to all the Amazon restocks, we did see pretty much restocks essentially everywhere. Like, we basically saw stuff up in like the UK. We saw even UK like Xbox Series X restocks. We, I believe, also saw the India Amazon restock. We saw the American Amazon restock, as you guys probably know about, because I mentioned that throughout the video itself. And a lot of these also European countries like the Germanys and Italies, etc. Throughout the past like 30 hours or so did go and restock. And that's kind of why a lot of the times I'll go and mention that, hey, like whenever all these regions are getting stock, it would make sense if every other region also gets at least a little bit of stock. Sometimes we see places like the UK maybe restocking twice as fast as of recently, but at least it's been good information for all of us to be aware of and look at when it comes to all this stuff. So that's kind of the wind down for this video. Definitely leave a comment down below if you guys would love to see this Prime exclusive deal when it comes to PlayStation 5 bundles. I personally would love it. I think it would also cut down on scalpers as well. And on top of that too, if you guys did get your consoles, feel free to leave a comment down below. Or if you guys just want to keep on checking all throughout the weekend for random like maybe warehouse consoles, controllers are back in stock, or all that stuff in general, those are always linked down below in the description. Follow the Twitter and Twitch stream if you guys would like. We got that Weeble. Sign up for that Weeble, make free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin. Make sure you guys are subscribed for the ongoing PlayStation 5 giveaway as well, if you guys would like. Love you guys all, and I'll see you guys up in the next video itself.